All right, let's talk about a critical workplace danger, one that honestly often flies right under the radar: the use of modified tools. If you've ever picked up a tool to get a job done, this is about your safety.
You know this situation, right? We've all been there. You're trying to get a task done, the pressure is on, and the standard issue tool just isn't cutting it. That little voice in your head that says, hey, I can make this work, well, that temptation is very real. But what feels like a clever shortcut can be a one-way ticket to a serious accident. So let's dive right into that temptation. We're calling it the quick fix because, well, that's what it feels like, a smart, fast solution in the moment. But it's really a trap. And it's totally understandable why we think this way. The whole goal is to get the job done, to make things fit, to be efficient. From that point of view, tweaking a tool a little bit might seem like the most practical thing to do.
Okay, but to really get why this is so risky, we've got to be on the same page. So let's define what we're actually talking about. What exactly makes a tool a modified tool? You might be surprised.
The official definition is pretty simple, but it covers a lot of ground. It's any change, any at all, that takes a tool away from its original factory design. We're not talking about a little rust or normal wear. We're talking about someone intentionally changing it. For instance, let's say somebody welds a new piece onto a wrench. That simple act completely changes the tool's structure, the metallurgy, the stress points, everything the original engineers designed to keep it safe. Or here's another classic: slipping a pipe over a handle to get more leverage. It might seem like a clever trick, but you're putting forces on that tool it was never, ever built to handle. And that can cause it to just snap without warning. And then you've got the most dangerous category of all: totally homemade tools. These things have zero safety standards, no testing, no quality control. Using one is a complete gamble because you have no idea how it's going to behave under pressure. So now we know what to look for. But let's get to the heart of it. Why does it matter so much? It's time to uncover the hidden dangers that are lurking inside these seemingly harmless changes. This quote really says it all. Every single tool is engineered with a specific design limit, a breaking point. When you modify it, you're throwing that blueprint out the window. You have no idea what the new limit is, and when it fails, it can fail suddenly and catastrophically. So let's be real about what's at stake. This isn't just about a broken tool. We're talking about a serious injury to you or one of your teammates. We're talking about damage to expensive equipment. And on top of all that, it's a direct violation of safety standards and procedures. The risks are just way too high. Okay, so what if you have a job where a standard tool genuinely won't work? Are you just stuck? No, not at all. But there is a safe, official way to handle it, and it's absolutely crucial that we follow the process. See, this isn't about stopping innovation. It's about making it safe. It all starts with talking to your supervisor. Don't go it alone. From there, it triggers a formal management of change, or MOC, and a full risk assessment. And that's not just filling out forms. It's a serious look at what could go wrong. Any change has to be properly engineered and reviewed. And finally, the right oversight body has to give it the official green light. This way, any changes are safe, tested, and documented. Now, what do you do if you come across one of these unauthorized tools? The rule is simple, and it is non-negotiable. Remove it from the work area. Tag it out of service immediately. That one simple action could literally save someone from getting hurt. You know, when you zoom out, this isn't just about a rule for tools. It's bigger than that. It's about building a safety-first mindset that becomes second nature for everyone on the team. This checklist is perfect. It's your daily game plan. Inspecting your tools before you use them, keeping them maintained, using them the way they were designed, wearing the right PPE. These aren't just lines in a safety manual. These are the fundamental habits that keep you and everyone around you safe on the job. When you see it laid out side by side like this, the choice is pretty obvious, isn't it? On one hand, you've got a tool with unknown limits that's prone to failure and carries a high risk of injury. On the other, you have something that's designed, tested, and certified to do the job safely. It's the difference between a dangerous gamble and a guarantee of protection. So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. In your work area, what's that one tool? You know, the homemade wrench, the screwdriver with the bent tip, the extension cord with tape on it that everyone just kind of ignores. What's one unsafe tool that you can take responsibility for and remove from service tomorrow?